One common critique against Muslim nations when it comes to the Palestinian crisis is the notable lack of support for Palestinians from Muslim countries. And the most recent one, the notable instance where South Africa, a non-Muslim, a non-Arab country, is the one that drags Israel to the International Court of Justice in the Netherlands. Why not a Muslim country does what South Africa does? These questions is sometimes asked genuinely out of sincerity, but sometimes it is meant to portray a negative image of Muslims, humiliating them, portraying them as a group of people who are problematic, fighting against each other, lack of solidarity for their own kind of people. How true the statement is debatable, but it is important for us to know that for a long time now, Muslim countries, and in fact globally, haven't really represented by the people's true wishes. For example, Malaysia, the actions of the Malaysian government, Malaysian as a political entity, is not necessarily reflect the views of Malaysians as the people. The same is applied to many other countries. It is not limited only for Muslim countries. Ireland, as a political entity, the government take a very different stand than what the majority of the Irish people believe, uphold and think about Palestine. When we look at the broader historical picture of it, we can refer to Ibn Khaldun's 5 cycle of rise and fall of civilization, which is also known in Arabic as Al-Atwar al-Khamsa. In the last 100 years, it seems that we Muslims are at the 4th stage of the cycle, if not the 5th, the final stage. These last 2 stages are intertwined and characterized by a lot of similarities. According to Ibn Khaldun, the 4th stage is known as the stagnation. It is characterized with a life of comfort, yet lacking in progress. Nations are led by leaders who are incompetent, they are not morally strong, and they prefer luxury, reluctance to get involved into war when necessary, very bad governance, the bureaucracy. All these things were described by Ibn Khaldun as the characteristics of nations which are at the 4th cycle of rise and fall of civilization. And to be honest, it is also unclear where is the border between the 4th and the 5th, the last stage of civilization. The last stage of any civilization is characterized by moral decline, losing their identity and copying foreign culture and countries. They tend to criticize their ancestors, blaming them as those who were responsible of whatever trouble they have at this stage, and very poor asabiyah, the solidarity or sense of togetherness among the people. So if leaders in Muslim countries do what they should do, we are grateful. We thank them and we pray to Allah to reward them abundantly. However, if they continue to do as they are, there is nothing surprising about it. History has shown similar patterns even during the time of Abbasid Empire, Daulah al-Abbasiyah. A scholar from Sham had to travel to Baghdad or Kufa, I don't really remember, to physically confront face-to-face the Khalifa, forcing him, humiliating him in front of the people to put pressure on him to do something, because Palestine, Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, was under attack at that time during the time of Crusades. Throughout the history, Palestine's quite frequently ignored, neglected and abandoned by politicians. It is up to the people to work together to help support and liberate for free Palestine, a better future, safety and security for its people, the region and the global peace.